thought I would be a foster parent. Never. That was never on the horizon. After being in there, the classes, you begin to understand this is really a good thing to do.
I've always been interested in fostering, and when we decided to have our own family, it just seemed like the natural thing for us to do.
It was just a no-brainer. It was more of a calling than it was anything else. And then it just became this driven passion.
We were able to have more children if we wanted to, but felt like there was a greater need out in the world for other children who were there but maybe weren't in the best kind of situation.
I think often the foster children come to you with a lot of different behavioral problems from years of neglect and abuse, and you really have to help work them through that and be patient and understanding.
Your house just changes. You have professionals in your home on a pretty regular basis. Again, you have their cultures that you have to integrate into your home. You have just their behaviors.
Attitudes, behavior. Dealing with that in a calm way.
It's frustrating at first, but it wasn't anything that wasn't told to me in the training.
See them grow has been a huge thing with me and my wife.
We had a foster child that was reunited with his family, so that was really exciting to see. And we're in the process of adopting an older child, so that is a success also.
I have 2 boys that I got almost 3.5 years ago, and one of them was totally feral. He was nonverbal. All he did was scream. He was 8. He comes with several diagnoses, and him and his brother are fully functioning and getting ready to go through an adoption process.
Just being a mom, I mean, I never got called a mom before. It's not about me. I think that's the biggest thing. It's not about us anymore.
Just to have an open mind and heart, and that things are not etched in stone. We have to be flexible.
I've had to learn not to take things personally. A lot of times the kids may react to day-to-day setbacks in a certain way that really doesn't have anything to do with me, just more or less the trauma and the loss that they've encountered.
I think when you first go into it, you think you're always going to be able to be this perfect person for everybody. And you think that you're going to be able to heal and cure and fix. I guess fix would be, and you can't. You think everybody's going to see things the way you see things, and you kind of learn that people come into this lifestyle with different visions and different ideas and different, different glasses on, I guess, from their past experiences.
We have to stay strong as a couple in order for her to see that we love each other. Mm-hmm. We hold hands. I mean, we've always done that, but we're close, and
We're more focused.
Yeah.
Being thick-skinned is one of them. Being flexible. Not being set in our ways, being very open-minded.
Not to allow that kid to manipulate and control.
Ooh.
It's nice to know that someone's just a phone call away. If we run into a brick wall or need some help locating a resource, it's nice to know that we can pick up the phone and contact a caseworker or a licensing worker and get to the resources that we need.
Someone's always available for us to have a conversation with, if not but just to vent, or what do you think, or how do you feel about this, because this is what's going on here.
I love our juvenile officer. She is amazing. It doesn't matter what time of day, I could call her and say, what are we saying? Yeah, emails, texts. All our caseworkers and juvenile officer and CASA, I got all their cell numbers, their home cell numbers, their home numbers.
I feel very supported by my license agency.
I had struggles along the way. I sought help when I needed it.
We have never got turned down for anything we needed, it's helped me grow as a person to be in the foster program, to be a foster parent, and it's really showed me how to help somebody and lead them in another direction.
It's helping me to become more patient. So yeah, I can say that also she helped me to be a better person. Success.
You grow beyond yourself.
Yeah.
You know, because they take you there. They take you to places and you didn't even know you were that smart. I said, whoa, I'm so smart.
It changes everything. It changes the foods that you cook. It changes how you have dinner. It changes when you do things. It changes everything.
Our schedule kind of went from 1 or 2 nights a week to, you know, sometimes 5 nights a week or 5 days a week.
How's it not affected our life?
Look beyond what you see, go back to where they've been, see where they are now, and just handle it from a different viewpoint. And you have to do that with compassion. If you do not have the compassion, it's not going to work.
I think it takes a good sense of humor. You have to be able to not take yourself too seriously, not take situations too seriously, and you have to be able to laugh at yourself.
Yeah, you can't take things personally, and you have to have a whole lot of patience.
Time, patience, love, structure, understanding,
Commitment. Everybody has those things.
commitment.
Anybody can love it. Or everybody can do those things. Anybody can do it. It's just about commitment. You want to do it?
That's
do
the
it.
biggest.
Open mind, thick skin, a lot of flexibility, a lot of passion, a lot of patience. I'm sure there's a whole lot more. And I'm sure there's more that I will learn, you know, as I'm in it longer.
You're fair, you're calm, stay calm. Never let them see you sweat.
It's a rewarding thing to do. Not easy, but I tell you, as you see them come out of their shell, I can't tell you anything that's made me smile any more than that.
It is one of the most awesome things I've ever gone through in my life.
I remember the first day that something clicked and I was like, I'm in love with this little girl.
Giving someone hope, having compassion and love for a child or children, and wanting to see them get to their future.
We enjoy it, and it's a rewarding experience. You know, it's rewarding when a child goes home to a good home or gets adopted. That's a great feeling.
I was born to be a father.
To examine themselves, to make sure that they're prepared and get around some people, seasoned vets. We have a few friends that's been into it like from 10 to 20 years, and we are always asking questions.
There are different levels of foster parenting, and I think knowing yourself and what you're capable of and what your limitations are, I think you need to be very, very aware of that.
They need to have a strong enough connection with you to know that no matter what, you're not going anywhere. And sometimes that's trying, but you need to be able to tell yourself, okay, I can handle this, I'm up to the task.
You have to go into it with sincerity and with the right mind that you're not in it just to get these kids.
Right.
You're in it to give these kids
Safe net.
a safety net to where they could lay their head, give them all the love in the world that you could muster for them, because they'll remember that.
You just have to be ready for your life to completely change for the better. These kids need more than just love. They need more than a loving home. They need to be included and accepted and nurtured and treated like any other member of the family.
It really is a very rewarding experience. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to be easy. You have to be prepared for tough times, tough children, becoming attached to children that are going to be leaving your home. But it's well worth it. It's a good experience.
It's a beautiful, wonderful experience. Yes.